All right, you've purchased some task card templates and it says they're editable, but how does that work? Let me show you. It's pretty easy. And I actually use PowerPoint, but I guess you can use Canvas or Google Slides. But let me show you on PowerPoint. I just opened PowerPoint and I'm going to open a blank presentation. Now what we're going to do is we need to change the size of this slide. And it's actually going to be our paper. I go into View, Handout, I go into View, Slide Master. Now I'm going to scroll up just a little bit. This top one is called the Master Title Slide, and whatever I do to that one will repeat in all of these. But the first thing that we have to do is we have to change the size of our slide. So we're going to go to Slide Size, Custom Slide Size. I'm going to make these horizontal, and I'm using US letter size. So my width is going to be 11. And my height is going to be 8.5. And I'm going to say OK. All right. I'm just going to clear out my master slide here. What you can do is go to Insert, Table, and we're going to put 4 task cards on this page. And there we go. So I'm just click and drag, click and drag. Now you'll notice on the left, whatever I'm doing in this master slide will repeat through all of them. Maybe you don't want it to repeat through all of them. All you got to do then is right click, cut, pick the next slide. I like to delete all this stuff out, so I'm just highlighting, delete, right click, paste. Okay, and now you'll notice that it's not repeating in the other slides. We're going to left click and drag. We're going to go to Table Design. I always forget which one it is. Then Shading, and I'm going to put white in there. Next, we're going to put in our borders. I like the borders because it helps me when I place my task cards. But let's say we want these dotted so other teachers know where to cut. That's actually really easy. We're going to go right here and we're going to pick whatever we like. I kind of like this one. Now you're going to notice that it's not happening and you get this pencil. What you need to do is go back to here and click, and then it'll change for you. I'm going to highlight it again. Let's say we don't want it black, we want it a very light gray. I'm going to close the master view here and just show you what we have. Okay, I'm going to highlight, delete, and here we go. We have our lines. Now it might be kind of hard to see on your screen, but they're there. I'm going to go back into master view. View, master slide. I do everything in the master view. Just makes it easier, and I'll explain why in just a minute. Oh, kitty. I'm going to highlight everything. Table design. I'm going to make these larger and black so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. I probably wouldn't do this for real task cards, but I want to make sure everyone can see the lines are there. Now, what we do next is we're going to go and grab a task card. I opened up my 3D cartoon style task cards. They'll be available shortly. Inside of the zip, you're going to have all these things. These are all templates, and we're going to drag those onto our paper. Now you're going to notice that I have 4 already set up, so let me show you how that works first. I'm going to click and drag it on, and it's ready for you. Let me show you how to use these ones first. So we dragged it in here. I'm going to go to Close Master View. Now why I like Master View is you're going to notice when I click in here, nothing highlights. That means I can't mess this part up. I can't mess the background up. And now all you have to do is go to Insert, Text Box, and start typing. What I really like about creating my own is that I can change the font to whatever I like. I'm just going to go like that. change the size. Let's say I want this in the center. All I have to do is just drag the outside and then go to Home and Center. Right click, copy, right click, paste, and I just go right over here. Now you're going to notice that my sides are not perfect, so we're going to fix that. Do you notice that red in the center? It's telling me they're perfect. I'm going to highlight everything, right click, copy, right click, paste, bring it down. Okay, we're almost there. Do you notice the red on the left? That tells me we're good. All right. You can put your task card number anywhere you want. Another really cool thing is you can add more pictures to this if you like. I just recommend that you put it on the master slide because when you start goofing around with this stuff, you don't want the task cards to start moving anywhere. All right. Now let's go back to our master slide. View, master slide. All right. We like this one, but what I'm going to do is right click, copy. Now let me show you exactly what I did. So I'm going to move this out of the way. You're going to notice this is a PNG, so the background is transparent. I'm going to move it out of the way because I want to copy this part. Right click, copy. I'm going to go to the next slide. I'm going to highlight and delete. Right click, paste. All right. Now let me show you how to put in individual task cards. I opened it. Let's use this one. So I'm going to click and drag. Now we're going to put it where we want it. It's kind of up to you if you want them near the center. It's really not only is up to you, it's how you're going to cut them. Are you good at cutting them in the center or... So once again, it's up to you how you like it, but I kind of like it like this. You're going to notice that not all of my task cards are exactly 5.5 by 4.25. That's because I want to have a little extra room around the edge. You might want to increase it, so you just hold the Shift key, and there you go if you like. Totally up to you. I'm going to undo that. I like it like this because when I cut them, I want to make sure that I'm not cutting into my task card. Let's say we want the second one to be different. Okay, let's pick another one. So I'm going to pick this one. And I'm going to put it right here. Now you're going to notice that this one is a little larger. So I just have to shift, drag over, drag over. How cool is that? All right. I'm going to highlight everything, right click, copy, right click, paste, drag it down. Now I'm looking for those red lines again. So on the left, you see the red line? Those are lined up. On the right, those are lined up. And we're going to bring it up. Oh, do you see the top? Yep, that means those are also lined up with the top task cards. Now I'm going to close the master view. Remember, we moved this, so that's why it looks weird, but we're going to open the next slide. And there you are. And that's really how easy it is to use the task card templates. Once again, if you purchase one of my task card templates, you could create your own task cards and sell them. Yeah, create your own and sell them. The only thing you can't do is sell these individual images. Well, Catherine, how do I make more? Well, we go over here, right click, duplicate, and there we go. Sweet, how cool is that? I'm going to do a new slide. I'm going to do blank. Now some of these are paper sized. And I think that I did tell you what are paper sized in the zip file. Otherwise, I will fix it. Oh, there we go. That's paper sized. I want to shrink it a little bit. That's cool. Cool. And now this can be an answer sheet. I'm going to show you here. When I start typing in here, I'm going to drag it over. Since this is not in the master slide, what could happen is if I do something like this, and I want this or it could slide. Trust me, I've done this a million times. It could accidentally slide. And that's why I would put these in the slide master. And let's just do it. Right click, cut. I'm going to go to view, master slide. I'm just going to go to the one that pops open because that happens to be the slide we were on. Right click, paste, close master slide, and there you go. So now when I type on it, well, you can see right now, nothing's happening. Cool. I hope this made it easier for you to understand how to use one of my task card templates. And I'm really curious to see what you create. Thanks for watching.